Hi everyone, so it's like 5 minutes past 8 in the morning, and I'm going to the barn. I'm at the barn because it's been like the forecast has said it's going to be 29 degrees Celsius today, and so I wanted to ride in the arena, and so I need to get that done as quickly as possible before it gets too hot. I just did the quickest mucking out job you've ever seen, because the trailer that comes to pick up the container that we dumped the muck in was coming today. So and I just finished it and I emptied it as it started to backing in, so that was good. I'm now on my way down to set up the pivot. It's quite steep. Let's hope there's no creatures hiding anywhere here, because I don't want to get bitten or injured or anything. It is now 8:36 and I'm going to get Pricken because we need to get this going pretty soon so we don't get heat stroke. Hi everyone and welcome to another voiceover. I hope you like these voiceovers. Feel free to let me know if you prefer these or just music. Personally, I like hearing voiceovers because it makes me understand better what the person is doing. Anyways, this is mine and Pricken's last ride in the school before she goes on summer holidays, and I had set up the Pivo and I thought I filmed the first part of our schooling session, and I didn't because I had it on taking photos instead of filming. But yeah, so what I'm doing is just doing like tempo changes within the gait, and I feel that she is moving a lot better than like 2 or 3 riding rows ago. She's not as nose tucked in as she was. She still has a nose behind the vertical, but it's not as bad. And I feel like you can see that she's listening. Like here she is really slowing down, almost going into a walk. And I do try to get her to listen to just my like body weight and stuff. And here she is moving forwards again and extending the trot a bit and again slowing down. And I know it looks like I've been editing this and it's cutting and everything. It's just the way the Pivo works. So we had a little misunderstanding and she broke into canter, and I was just she's not strong enough to canter a lot yet, so I'm just like trying to be light in the seat and letting her go a bit so that she can canter like she did, and then I just take her down into trot again, give her a pat, just to tell her that it was a positive thing to do, and then I go back into the work we were doing. Pricken isn't very used to like different types of aid and stuff, and so when I ask her to bend with my legs, she could, as she did, misunderstand that and think I asked for a canter transition. So here I'm like just trying to not get her to curl up behind the vertical. And like I said, I think she is doing better with this. And on this occasion, the Pivo did not lose me more than once, which was like big star.
And it would have been even better if I could have remembered to put in the video instead of the pictures in the beginning. But still, this is a long clip, so I hope you have the patience to sit through it. There will be some fun stuff in the end. Again, here we're going to trot, and I really like the way she's, not now, but like the way she carried herself in the beginning. She's like getting better there. She's really has a good self-carriage, and she will get stronger. So I know that the nose behind the vertical thing is just temporary. But yeah, so I'm doing the same thing here, just extending and collecting the trots, which is what it's called, but I can never remember. So here she's like, I collected so much that she started to do walk. And again, because she does misunderstand, I just give her a pat because she does the right thing. And it's just up to me to have more leg on so that she doesn't break into walk, basically. But yeah. And I feel like my hands are a little better, and I feel like my leg is a little better. So I feel like I can see some improvements. And here we did a canter transitions, not a very pretty one, but again, she's very unbalanced in canter. So I tried to sit the canter for a little bit, but it's very like hard work for her. So this is where I start like skipping up and down with my bum. This is when I put my weight in my stirrups instead of the weight on my bum in my saddle, basically. And just lots of pats because she was a good girl. So on this hand, I did ask for a canter transition, so I just figured I would to do it on both hands even though she made the effort on the right hand, the left hand is, or the left rein, I suppose you say in English. Left rein is the easiest for her to canter in. And so that she actually tried to do canter in the right rein is actually kind of amazing. So yeah. Again, I feel like she is carrying herself differently, and I'm really pleased with how this schooling session went. We are now going into the suppleness exercises, which is asking her to move laterally, put her inside hind leg underneath her body, like so that she moves sideways, basically. And then when she's done that, I let her stretch a bit around the arena. I cannot ride into that shade behind me because then the people will lose me, but it is fairly good in the smaller shade. Yeah, so here we go into the lateral work again, a little bit further away. And this is the way that's easiest for her to do it. So she's more supple in walk and trot. She's more supple on the right rein, and in canter it's on the left, which is illogical but logical at the same time. It has to do with the movement of the horse, but I keep forgetting what it is because my brain is like a sieve and it can't keep any information in. But yeah, just letting her stretch a bit as I change the rein. And this is really important work to like let her, wow, look how she walks there. That's really, really amazing. There's no curling. I love it. Okay, just got lost there. Yeah, it's really important work to just work her in walk, which is just to get her to be supple and to relax and stretch, because as I said, she's not very strong yet, and I want to do this very, very carefully because she has had some like problems with arthritis in her back legs. So I don't want to do it so, like you can see here, this is her worst leg, and it's really, really hard for her. So like lots of pats for doing the right thing and doing as I asked her, and then just letting her stretch. But like, because of her arthritis in her back leg, I don't want to push her too hard. So I want her to feel good all the time while we do this work, and I want to support her like slowly and steadily, just so that she doesn't get any aches and pains. So that's important to me. So this is probably like the best one. I let her have a little longer rein. Just try to tuck her nose to the left and get her to move a couple of strides. See there? She just stepped really well underneath her. Although it's more sideways than forwards, but I take what I can get, basically. So just having a stretch, and she was like, food? And I was like, no. And yeah, decided that this was gonna be enough, I think. And no more lateral work, I think. Or did I do? Oh, I did it one more time. I forget. Sorry, guys. I forget. But again, she did really, really well. Like, look at that. There's some steps there that are really good. So, big pats. And now we are done, right? I can't remember. I'm sorry. So yeah, and we're just finishing with a little bit of rising trot. I would like to see her stretch down and forwards more, so that she would stretch her like back and neck and everything. But I'll take what I can get, basically. And I just want to let her trot on a long rein, give her lots of pats and stuff, and just on both reins. Look at this. This is amazing. The red saddle pad made wonders, I think, for the people managing to track me. And prickies. She's so cute. I really love this horse. Even though she couldn't be a bit weird sometimes, but that's good. Otherwise it would be boring. But she does stretch a little bit, and she does like stretch the trot. It's more like longer strides. And here what's happening is I'm sick and tired of being slapped in the face by this branch. So I was like trying to tuck that branch over another branch to see if I could get it to stick there, and I couldn't. And then I was like, oh shit, my reins. They were hanging around her ears. So I was lucky that I managed to get them. And that's all for now, guys. So I hope you like this, and please comment.
It's now 7 minutes past 10 and we're done, and I hope I got some good video because at the beginning I forgot to press it, so it was on film and it was on like pictures, so nothing happened. So but yeah, never doing that mistake again. So, and she's sweaty and she's happy because she got carrot, and she also has sunscreen and fly spray, which is not a reason to be happy according to Picken. So that's that. I now have to fix her hay, fix her hard feed, and take out the poop she did while she was inside. she was super nervous when I was like grooming her inside, and when I was walking her on a hack before, she actually jogged for part of it, which isn't like her. So either she had like a lot of energy, or it was just nerves, because they were like collecting the poop container as I was grooming her. So it's about 5:45, and I'm just waiting for my bus. We have had like a heat wave thing, or like normal summer temperatures, for like almost a week now, I think. And so today we have 29-30 degrees Celsius, which is really nice. Of course, it makes it really hot when you're riding, so that's why we're going to the barn very late in the evening, and we're probably not gonna ride until it's as my friends in Cardiff will say 8:30, or 7:30, or closer to 8. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and we're going for a hack, and we're just gonna enjoy this last day, and then I'll just have to entertain you with other things until Pritikin comes back in August. So my next barn vlog will probably not be until September, beginning of September, or yeah, beginning of September I'll probably post it. So I'm going to get Pritikin and her friend and deposit them, one in the paddock and one in the stables. So, and then we're gonna go hacking. Can you see our little chickens? They've gotten so big. Oh, my shade is on the way. Little chickens. Oh, there's a little one. Look, tiny one. It's a baby. Someone has been eating a lot of grass today. She's a little bit fat. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Have you been having a nice time out on the grass? Yup. I'm so cute. Cutie patootie. So we're on the hack, and can you see? In the bushes over there, there's a brown spot, and that's a little deer. Mm-hmm. He's like not worried at all. Okay. Så nej. Nej. Kommer du? So that was my last hack before the summer, and please continue to follow us, and we'll be back with more adventures after August. And of course, my channel will be updated every 10 days during the summer, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that we can reach 300 subscribers and I can hold the giveaway, because I need to hold a giveaway because I've ordered another saddle pad and I haven't got the space for it until I give away the saddle pad in the giveaway. So please help me with that, and yeah, goodbye.